Hi everyone, am I audible to all? Everyone, am I audible to all of you? Okay, perfect. So I'm perfectly audible to everyone. Shall we start the session? Okay, perfect. So first of all, everyone tell me how was your examinations? We'll discuss, Karan, we'll discuss shift one or shift two, which was more tough. We are going to discuss it right away in the session. For now, just tell me how was your examination? How did you find the 2026 paper? Was it good for you all? How was it? Better than expected. Okay. Not good, not bad. Okay. Yes, your chat is visible. Easy. Okay. Okay. So some find it very easy and some find it okay-ish. But it was quite easy to moderate first shift. Okay. So according to you all, you have got the questions. What do you guys think? Which shift was more difficult? Was it the shift one or the shift two? As per your expectations, which shift was more difficult? Yes, Kanchan, we are going to discuss shift-wise questions. Obviously, we are going to discuss shift-wise questions. So your teachers are going to prepare all the questions, whatever questions we have got, and by tomorrow you will receive all the solutions of the questions, whatever we have collected from the memory-based questions. Okay, so people think shift two was hard. Some people think shift one was hard. First shift, I think because the physics and chemistry part was hard. Okay. Okay, Mayank is saying, sir, I found both shift was equally balanced. Even I think so. Almost equally balanced, I think. SSM छोड़कर गया था वहीं आ गया. Oh, yes. There are a lot of questions from SHM in physics, particularly. Shift 2 was hard. Okay. Anurag, we are going to discuss the marks versus rank. We are going to discuss shortly. I'll just have some discussions with you over your questions. How did you find the paper? And then we are going to discuss about the cutoffs and rank versus marks analysis, whatever we think so. Okay, somebody has attempted 185. Is it all blind guess or how much you are confident on out of 185 attempts? Okay. Sachin is saying I attempted 150 and expecting 120 to be correct. What can I expect from this? It's good marks, Sachin. If you have attempted 120, 150 marks questions and 120 you found to be correct, that means 30 questions you think are going to be wrong. So 120 minus 7.5 marks are going to be deducted. That means your rough estimate would be somewhere around 113, 114. Even if we take a conservative terms, your marks should be around 105, 110. So that is a very good marks, Sachin. That is a very good marks. Hello, Alok. Hello. Okay. Okay. So we can start the discussion. Okay. You guys can have some focus here. Okay. So we all know this thing. Physics was moderate to difficult. Everyone can assume it. So this is for your slot one. This is for your first slot. We all know that the first slot physics was moderate to difficult. If you compare it from IMU-CET 2025 analysis, obviously it was bit difficult. Okay, so physics was the toughest section for most of you guys. SHM appeared repeatedly in slot one reviews. Yes, SHM was there. A lot of questions were there. Electricity, waves, current electricity, moment of inertia, gravitation were commonly mentioned in the things that you guys have sent to us. And the main topics were SHM, electricity, that is electrostatics, waves, moment of inertia, gravitation, and dimensions. So yes, physics was definitely moderate to difficult side without any doubt. Then maths. Maths, in some of you opinions, it was easy. For some of you, it was lengthy. I will consider maths as an easy because I had gone through the questions. Yes, there were some questions that were lengthy, but obviously we have repeated this in multiple sessions that not every question is for you to attempt, go and attempt. So yes, out of 50 questions in mathematics, around 10 questions were almost lengthier. But then again, 35 to 40 questions were easy and they're not that much lengthy. So if you had a better idea how to pick questions properly in the examinations, obviously you could have solved some more questions in mathematics. So 10 to 15 questions we can understand was a bit lengthy, although they were solvable, but they were going to take a lot more time. But 35 questions are definitely easy to solve. They are going to take very less time. So if your basics were clear and most importantly, you had a good knowledge about what questions to choose, you could have easily scored well in mathematics for slot one. Then chemistry, okay, everyone pretty sure chemistry was very easy. There were a lot of questions straightforward from organic and inorganic chemistry. NCRT based most of the questions as per last year, whatever things were there in the last year. Yes, everything was there in the last year. And some few questions were there of physical chemistry that might be a bit of difficult. Okay. So chemistry was overall good to go. Even if you have not attempted chemistry, it is only of 20 marks. So that doesn't bother much. If you have skipped even chemistry, if you have gone for only, let's say, 5 to 10 questions on which you were sure shot and you solved those questions, then yes, chemistry can be managed. Then English. English was good, easy to moderate. Moderate, why? Because the vocabulary part, basically the synonyms and the antonyms part, they were quite difficult. That makes English from easy to moderate. But if you skip those vocabulary questions of synonyms and antonyms, then I believe English was more on a easier side, and again, very scoring paper for English. Then aptitude plus GK. Again, very big question, sir. Aptitude plus GK का क्या है? See, whatever questions I have got, I find aptitude to be super easy. जो pure reasoning वाला part था, the part where you had coding, decoding, you had number series, that part was on a easier side. Yes, maybe the geography part and the maritime GK part was a bit difficult. Difficult भी नहीं कह सकते हैं. It is like ज्योग्राफी एंड मैरीटाइम जीके नो मैटर आप कितना भी पढ़ के जाओ एट द एंड देयर वुड बी सम क्वेश्चंस जो कि आपको लगेगा कि दे आर आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स ओके बिकॉज द सिलेबस इज वेरी वास्ट इट इज टेक्निकली नॉट पॉसिबल फॉर यू ऑल टू study everything about geography and maritime gk so again easy to go but okay you could have scored it if you have just followed the 25 to 30 questions of pure aptitude it was easy to scoreable okay 10 12 questions of geography we can keep geography and maritime gk we can keep aside but overall it was good scoring paper so what is our overall analysis at Marine is that physics was moderate to difficult. SHM waves and electrostatics were the most common topics. Mathematics was moderate to lengthy. Calculus, integration, and conics were a lot of questions that came from this part. Then chemistry again was very easy, straightforward. Organic and NCERT questions were there. English easy to moderate. If you just focused on the grammar part, it was easy. If you focus on the vocabulary part, it was of a moderate difficulty level. And aptitude, again, easy to moderate. Why? Because reasoning was very easy. Reasoning was good to go for everyone. But maritime GK was something that could have made some issues for you all. Okay. So we can conclude it was a moderately difficult paper overall. This is for slot one. So slot one was somewhat moderately difficult. Okay, as compared to last year's IMU-CET. Okay, moving forward, this is our analysis for slot 2. Again, physics was the moderate to difficult in this slot as well. So physics ने परेशान किया है बच्चों को इस पेपर में भी सेकंड स्लॉट के अंदर भी फिजिक्स ने काफी परेशान किया है बच्चों को. Am I visible properly? The video is stuck. Lagging. Is it lagging? Okay. Is it good now? Anyone, can you please tell in the comments, is it good to go now? Or is it still lagging? Okay. Okay, we can continue. If you guys are listening to the audio properly, we can continue. So physics was moderate to difficult in the second slot as well. Then there were few questions that were kind of JEE easy questions. Then chapter of class 11th, they were prominently seen in your second shift. Most of the questions of mathematics and physics, they were from class 11th. And it was overall a lengthy paper, moderate to difficult. Even if you compare it from the last year's question paper, it was somewhat moderate to difficult side. So last year's physics was very easy to go, but this year in both the slots, it was moderate to difficult. Okay. Mathematics was a bit of difficult plus lengthy questions, but again, it had a lot of questions from class 11th in the second slot. It had a lot of questions from class 11th, and there were few questions that were difficult. There were few questions that were lengthy. But again, if we skip the difficult and lengthy questions, still I believe approximately 30 questions were there that you can easily solve out of the 50 questions that were provided in the question paper. Okay. Yes, obviously time pressure would be there. There would be multiple factors that could be working for you. Integration, differential calculus, trigonometry, matrices, they had a very high weightage on your syllabus. Chemistry, again, in this shift also, chemistry was very easy. Organic chemistry as per the NCRT, so nothing to worry about that. Organic chemistry was as par at the NCRT, whatever was being taught to you all, it was as par at with it. English, again, easy to moderate. Some vocabulary questions were there, jahan pe you could have find some difficulty, but overall, the English was again scoring. And aptitude in the second slot was super easy. Okay. The number series, coding, decoding, everything in the aptitude section was very good. So जो भी आपको क्वेश्चंस आए हैं एप्टीट्यूड में इन द सेकंड स्लॉट दे वेर वेरी वेरी गुड टू सॉल्व इजी टू सॉल्व पैटर्न्स रिकॉग्नाइज करना इट वाज वेरी इजी नंबर सीरीज कोडिंग डिकोडिंग ऑड वन आउट एनालॉजीज everything was good to go. Okay. Then In the GK and maritime awareness, maritime GK and geography section, again, there were few questions जहाँ पे आपको difficulty आ सकती थी because again the same thing, maritime GK और ज्योग्राफी का कोई फिक्स सिलेबस नहीं होता है. You don't know कि आपको exactly कहाँ से पढ़ना है, क्या करना है. So on a bit difficult side. ठीक है, but even if you skip that particular portion, 10 questions of maritime GK, overall aptitude was good to go. Overall aptitude was good to go. ठीक है. So physics moderately difficult, mathematics moderate, chemistry very easy, English easy, aptitude easy, and maritime GK it was good to go. Okay. So if you talk to about the overall conclusion, in our analysis we have found almost both the slots were equally placed. IMUs have worked really good to keep the difficulty level of both the slots almost equivalent. But slot 1 seems to be slightly tougher than slot 2. बहुत ज्यादा मार्क्स का डिफरेंस नहीं आने वाला है, बट अगेन because of multiple reasons, slot 1 was slightly bit more difficult as compared to slot 2. Okay. Okay, now if you get an overall analysis of the 2026 IMU-CET, it was difficult. Obviously it was difficult. Physics was on a more difficult side. Chapter wise difficulty were good. एसएचएम एंड अदर चैप्टर्स वेयर देयर जहाँ पे काफी सारे क्वेश्चंस आए थे फिजिक्स के अंदर, एसएचएम, इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स, वेव्स, मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया. सो यस, फिजिक्स वाज अ बिट डिफिकल्ट इफ यू कंपेयर इट फ्रॉम लास्ट ईयर्स आईएमयू सीईटी. मैथमेटिक्स मॉडरेटली डिफिकल्ट, समवॉट लेंदी क्वेश्चंस, कुछ इजी क्वेश्चंस भी थे बट कुछ लेंदी क्वेश्चंस भी थे मैथमेटिक्स के अंदर. ओके, देन केमिस्ट्री अगेन ऑन अ वेरी इजी साइड. केमिस्ट्री वाज वेरी इजी टू गो. Proper organic chemistry, whatever we were expecting from NCRT, organic chemistry, direct to the point answers, good to go. Chemistry was good to go. Okay. Then English, again, easy to moderate. Vocabulary part was a bit difficult, but overall English was okayish. You can solve at least 25 to 30 questions in English, if not all the 40 questions, even if you are not able to solve the if you're not able to solve the 10 questions of vocabulary, 10 12 questions of vocabulary, still you can manage to solve approximately 30 questions. Okay, then aptitude and GK, again aptitude portion was almost very good. Aptitude portion was very easy to go, but the maritime GK and awareness part, it was a bit of kind of out of the box thing. People who had known the places, known the facts, they could have answered the questions, but it was not possible for everyone to solve those questions. So yes, out of 40 questions, a good attempt could be anywhere between 25 to 30 for your reasoning and aptitude in both the slots. Okay. Now, the most important questions. How can we compare this paper to 2025 analysis, and how are we going to get the basic minimum cutoff marks versus rank and all the things? Okay. So it is very evident till now that 2025 was bit on a easier side and 2026 is more on a difficult side. Okay, specifically because of mathematics and physics. If I give you an overall analysis of whatever things have happened in both the examinations, in our opinion, yes, the paper was a bit more difficult, but the main fact is that competition has also increased. So the competition has increased by 10-20%. And because of this increase in the competition, the cutoff is not going to decrease just because the paper was a bit more on the easier side. Even we think that the cutoff is going to increase by, let's say, 5-7 marks. So last year's cutoff was approximately 40-45 marks. This year, we are assuming that the cutoff is going to be approximately 50 to 52 marks. On an average, the cutoff is going to be 50 to 52 marks or maybe 55 marks in slot number 2. That was a bit easier slot as compared to last year. कट ऑफ सेम रह सकती है, यस मैन, कट ऑफ सेम रह सकती है, बट अगेन कट ऑफ थोड़ी बहुत ऊपर भी जाने के चांसेस बहुत ज्यादा है बिकॉज लास्ट ईयर 48,000 people had sat for the examination, and this year approximately 74,000 are the number of exact aspirants who have uh, done their payment and who are going to sit for the examination. So if you take out the people who actually go to give the examination, this 48,000 number from last year is going to increase to approximately 55 to 60,000 people. So there would be an increase of 10 to 15,000 people who have attempted the paper. And that is the reason the cutoff might not decrease, it might even increase by a few marks. So in our opinion, the cutoff is going to be somewhere around 50 to 55 marks वाला range. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग जो आप लोगों को लगता है सर मार्क्स वर्सेस रैंक कैसे हैम्पर करेगी. ओके, सो लास्ट ईयर द कट ऑफ वाज 45 मार्क्स फॉर अ रैंक ऑफ अप्रोक्सीमेटली 4.4 thousand, approximately 4,000, 4,500. If you want that particular rank, you have to score approximately 65 marks in out of 200. And if you want to get under 500 rank, approximately you need. Okay, I think the text is more visible now. We'll share this PDF in the description, so every one of you can go and check in the description this PDF. So approximately, if you want to get under rank under 5,000, 500, 100 marks you needed. Okay, for a rank of 2,000 to 3,000, approximately 80 to 85 marks you would require. For this year, our analysis, as per our analysis, this marks versus rank is going to change a little bit. So we can see an increase of approximately 10 marks in the overall marks versus rank scenario. So let's say if at 65 marks you were getting 4,500 rank last year, you may have to score 70 or 75 marks this year to score the same rank. Okay. And if you talk about the upper portion, जहाँ पे if you want to get a rank under 1,000, the number can increase to approximately 110. So if you can manage to score approximately 110 plus score, it is very easy that you are going to get a rank under 1,000, 1,200 very evidently. If you are scoring above 120, it is good to go for a 500 to 1,000 rank or maybe under 500. Because when you climb up in the ladder, जैसे जैसे आप ऊपर जाते हो in the ranks, the difference in rank as per unit marks, it gets difficult. So even to increase a bit of your rank, you need to score much higher. So for the top 500 or top 100, it is generally difficult to predict at exact what amount of marks you're going to that particular rank. But yes, on an average, if you're getting 120, 130 wala range, under 500 rank, you can expect from your sides. Okay, so under 500 rank, you can expect if you are if 120 to 130 wala range. Okay, now a lot of people have reached out to me saying that sir, there are a lot of people who have told me that they have attempted 140, 150, 160, 120. So generally, people have scored higher in the examination, even though the paper was difficult. See, attempting doesn't mean that whoever is attempting the question, they are attempting it right. Attempting a question is one thing. Attempting with the correct choice is a different thing. Okay, so even though people have attempted a lot of more questions, please keep this thing in mind that whoever attempts more question, it is very likely that they are going to score a lot of negative marks, because usually what happens is that when people see that they are not able to score the amount of marks that they had decided, they usually tend to go for blind guesses, and that is where your negatives will happen. That is where you are going to have a very difficult time fighting with the negatives. Okay, so even though you might have scored 100 questions positively, but if you have attempted 140 questions, 40 questions are wrong, that means your scores are going to be reduced drastically. So even though you have attempted 100, your score can range anywhere between 90, 85 marks. So that is the thing that everyone should keep in mind, that attempting is a different thing. You should attempt with an accuracy. So the people who have attempted 100, 120, they should keep this thing in mind, that whether they have attempted with 85, 90% accuracy, or at least 80% of accuracy or not, because accuracy is the key point. You may attempt a lot of questions, but Accuracy is the key point. Okay, so don't worry about these things that people have attempted the questions more, and that is why the cutoffs are going to get very drastically high. No, it is not the case. The cutoffs are going to increase a bit, but not because of people attempting more, but because that the competition has increased a bit. 10, 15,000 students, 20,000 students are sitting more in the examination approximately. What is the exact number of students who are going, who have actually given the examination? This we will have to find out once IMU clarifies it. But one thing that we for sure know that compared to last year, the number of students who actually appeared in the examination, it is going to rise. 10, 15,000, maybe 20,000, we don't know, but it is going to rise. Okay, so we can take some questions now. Sir, in which week results would be released in a week, from today. So last year 24th May को exam हुआ था and the results were declared on I guess 30th or 31st of May. So you can expect the results to come up around that particular time itself, 30th, 31st, or maybe 1st of June. You can expect the results. Okay. सर 80 मार्क्स पर कितना रैंक आएगा अप्रोक्सीमेटली सी इफ यू आर स्कोरिंग 80 मार्क्स डिपेंडिंग अपॉन आप कौन से स्लॉट में हो यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट अ रैंक अराउंड 4000 5000 you can expect a rank. Maybe you can get 3500 if your shift was easy, if your shift was difficult, if you're from slot 1, you can expect a rank of 3500 also. If you're from slot 2, you can expect a rank of around 4000 4500. Okay. इफ यू आर बिटवीन 80 एंड 90 मार्क्स अगेन 80 से 90 मार्क्स में 10 मार्क्स का अंतर है एंड 10 मार्क्स पे रैंक बहुत ड्रास्टिकली चेंज करती है अगर 80 मार्क्स पे इन स्लॉट 1 यू आर गेटिंग 3500 4000 रैंक सो 90 मार्क्स पे यू कैन जंप एनीवेयर अराउंड 2000 2500 सो 1000 500 1000 रैंक का डिफरेंस आ सकता है जस्ट इन 10 मार्क्स ओके ओके सर कट ऑफ कम भी हो सकता है क्या वेरी वेरी लेस चांसेस वी डोंट थिंक कि कट ऑफ कम हो सकता है कट ऑफ कम होता अगर देयर वेर हैव अ वेरी स्लाइट इंक्रीज इन द नंबर ऑफ एप्लीकेंट्स तो ऑब्वियसली कट ऑफ कम हो सकता था बट बिकॉज द ओवरऑल नंबर ऑफ पीपल हैव इंक्रीज इन द एग्जामिनेशन सो देर इज वेरी लाइट पॉसिबिलिटी दैट द कट ऑफ विल डिक्रीज मोस्टली either it will remain the same or in most of the cases it might increase a bit by let's say 2 3 marks 4 marks or maybe 5 marks okay. सर कोलकाता आईएमयू में एडमिशन लेने के लिए कितना रैंक चाहिए होगा फॉर जनरल कैंडिडेट्स यू विल नीड अ रैंक अराउंड 1000 ऑल इंडिया रैंक अंडर 1000 you will need to take admission in IMU Kolkata. Pranav, as per our expectation, shift 1 was slightly tougher than shift 2, although both the shifts were equally difficult as compared to IMU 2025. But if you compare heads on with shift 1 and shift 1 was slightly more difficult as compared to shift 2. So what about 72 shift 1? 72 marks, you can expect a rank around 6 7,000 this year, or maybe 5,500. It depends because niche wale ranks pe the marks versus rank change very drastically. So 72 marks, in our opinion, you can expect a rank around 6,500 6,000. Okay. Expected result date is 30th May to 1st of June, in most probably. सर आंसर की मिलेगी नो अरमान यू वोंट गेट द आंसर की आपके पास डायरेक्ट रिजल्ट आएगा इफ यू वांट द आंसर की आफ्टर द रिजल्ट्स यू कैन फाइल एन आरटीआई टू गेट योर कॉपी ऑफ द ओएमआर शीट फेब्रवरी बैच में कंपनी कितनी अंडर 5000 इफ यू आर ट्राइंग फॉर अ फेब्रवरी बैच it is generally suggested to get a rank under 4 5000 so that you don't find any difficulty. सर अभी परसेंटाइल में आएगा ना परसेंटाइल बोल सकते हैं क्या यस परसेंटाइल में रैंक आएगा बट परसेंटाइल वी कैन नॉट कमेंट बिकॉज परसेंटाइल के लिए वी नीड द डेटा कि एक्चुअली कितने बच्चों ने एग्जाम दिया है सो परसेंटाइल एंड मार्क्स दोनों के अंदर आपके रैंक परसेंटाइल एंड रैंक दोनों आपके आने वाले हैं व्हाट अबाउट 67 मार्क्स इन शिफ्ट 2 67 marks in shift 2 you can expect a rank around 7,000 to 8,000 anywhere between 7,000 to 8,000 you can expect a rank सर मेजर का इफेक्ट होगा लाइक मैथ वाज यूजिंग स्लॉट 1 बट in tough in 2 see maths was almost difficult almost equivalent in both the shifts it was not like it was difficult in slot 2 there were see so what exactly has happened Aryan in slot 1 more questions of maths were lengthy in slot 2 Some questions were lengthy and some were difficult. So from a student point of view, let's say अगर slot 1 में 10 क्वेश्चन है जो लेंदी है और slot 2 में 5 क्वेश्चन डिफिकल्ट है और 5 क्वेश्चन लेंदी है. From a student point of view, it is very likely कि students वो उन 10 क्वेश्चन को बनाने में they will have difficulties. That is what matter. Question doesn't matter. It matters कि students के perception से क्या वो question बनाने लायक है या वो नहीं बनाने लायक है. Will they have some difficult time to solve the question? Will it take more time to solve the question? ठीक है. So that is the thing, Aryan. Okay. 110 marks in shift 1. See, at 110 marks, you can expect a rank around 1000 to 1200, approximately 1000 to 1200. You can you can expect 78 marks in rank 1, shift 1 rank expected. Uh, Up at 78 marks, you can expect a rank around 5000. Easily, you can expect a rank under 5000 at 78 marks. What could be the cutoff for shift 1? Pranav, the cutoff for shift 1 can be around 50 marks, 50, 52 marks. It can vary around 50 to 52 marks. Sir, 100 marks in shift first shift. 100 marks at first shift, you can expect a rank around 1500 to 1700, maybe 2000, but approximately 1500 to 1700 mostly at 100 marks. सर व्हाट अबाउट द बोनस मार्क्स सबको मिलेंगे सी बोनसेस का दो तरीका होता है यस आई हैव हर्ड दिस फ्रॉम अ लॉट ऑफ यू दैट इन बोथ द शिफ्ट देयर वर क्वेश्चंस जहां पे ऑल द फोर ऑप्शंस वेर डिफिकल्ट वेर रॉन्ग इनकरेक्ट ऑल द फोर ऑप्शंस सो इन दैट केसेस only two things can happen. Either those questions will be declared bonus and everyone will get the marks for those questions. Whoever have attempted, whoever has left that question, everyone will get the marks. Or the question can be deleted from the total marks. So let's say if two questions have incorrect option. So if they are going to delete the question, they will calculate your final marks under for 198 marks, total 198 marks. Okay. NCC incentive will not directly be added in marks, but yes, if you are sitting in some company's interview, obviously your NCC certificates are going to help you in the interviews along with your rank. सर 60 मार्क्स में कितनी रैंक आएगी इन स्लॉट 1 फॉर ओबीसी 60 marks में you can expect a rank around 10,000 or maybe 12,000 around 10,000 12,000 you can expect a rank at 60 marks. Sir, if my score is 140, then what rank should I expect? Shreyas, definitely at a score of 140, you're going to have a very good rank. Definitely under 500, but we cannot comment will it be under 100 or under 200, but for sure it will be under 500. We don't know the marks for Air 1 last year. Air 1 कितना marks आया था, we don't know. They don't publish the data. They don't even publish the marks. Don't even publish the question paper. So it is very difficult for people to get how many marks the rank 1 got. 80 marks in shift 2. I told you, Sonu, 80 marks in shift 2, you can assume a rank of around 3,500 to 4,000. You can expect the marks at 80. Good rank for DNS sponsorship. So for DNS sponsorship, good rank is under 4,000, 5,000. So if you have a rank under 4,000 or 5,000, no company is going to kick you out from the merit list just because on the basis of your rank. So you can be pretty much sure about that. Marks doesn't depend upon caste. When 67 marks, anybody will get the same rank. Marks don't depend on caste. Okay, anyone else want to ask anything else? Anyone? Anything else? Anyone want to ask? 112 क्वेश्चंस किए थे, 25 तुक्के हैं तो रैंक आ जाएगी ना? यस, ऑब्वियसली विल गेट अ रैंक, दैट्स नॉट इवन अ क्वेश्चन. Ideal rank for DNS sponsorship, Aditya, it's under 4,000, 5,000. If you have a rank under 4,000 to 5,000, you are going to crack it. Yes, Shreyas, ask your question. सर बीएससी के लिए कितनी रैंक चाहिए? डिपेंड्स शिवा, फ्रॉम वेयर यू वांट टू डू बीएससी. अगर आपको आईएमयू कैंपसेस से करना है, सो यू नीड अ रैंक ऑफ अप्रोक्सीमेटली 2500 अगर आप जनरल कैटेगरी से हो तो. इफ यू आर फ्रॉम गोइंग टू एनी प्राइवेट कॉलेज, तोलानी, गणपत यूनिवर्सिटी और एनीवेयर एल्स, in that case under 5,000 rank along with whatever written exams you have got and whatever interviews you have got in that particular college, that is going to matter a lot. Okay. Anyone, anything else? किसी को और कुछ पूछना है? Any question? सर कोलकाता आईएमयू में इस साल जनरल कास्ट के लिए कितनी रैंक चाहिए होगा? इस साल का तो ऑब्वियसली वी कैन नॉट टेल. फॉर लास्ट ईयर अप्रोक्सीमेटली 900 रैंक, ऑल इंडिया रैंक टिल 900 फॉर जनरल कैटेगरी स्टूडेंट्स आईएमयू कोलकाता हैड एक्सेप्टेड. मैनेट बीएससी में सेलेक्ट हुआ हूँ, क्या रैंक चाहिए होगी? अंडर 5,000, 7,000 इज गुड टू गो फॉर मानेट. मानेट डजंट केयर अबाउट रैंक्स दैट मच. So what about IMU Navi Mumbai? Same Kanchan. IMU Navi Mumbai is almost equivalent to IMU Kolkata. So if you want to go into IMU Navi Mumbai for BSc, you will need a rank of approximately 1,000, under 1,000 rank if you are from general category. I attempted 124 with almost no tukka except expected rank, please. So if you have attempted 124 questions without any guessworks, even if you assume that maybe 10 questions would you get wrong, in that case also you will get a almost 112 113 marks, 1112 1113 marks. And for 1112 1113 marks you can expect a rank mostly around 1000, under 1000 you can expect easily. BSc के लिए campus best है according to preference in counseling. Arman will make a separate video on counseling, don't worry about that. We'll tell you the whole step by step process for counseling. But for IMU campuses, Navi Mumbai is the best for BSc, then followed by IMU Cochin and IMU Chennai. Sir, 50-55 marks, OBC, NCL, will I qualify? Yes, you can qualify almost on the borderline, but yes, mostly you will qualify. Sir, मेरा AMA written clear हो गया, but marks is 74. What will be my probable rank? Dhruv, your probable rank would be around 5,000 to 6,000 rank at 74 marks. So if you give the interviews very good, you might not feel any much difficulty, but your interviews are not that good, you might feel some difficulty at AMA because they prepare a merit list after the interviews to shortlist the students for their August batch. So you might feel some difficulty in the shortlisting. Are IMU campuses better than private colleges? Obviously, IMU campuses are any day better than private colleges, even if you consider from the return of investment point of view, because the fees are very low and the placements are top notch. Whatever companies are there, all the top oil tankers, chemical tankers, LNGs, they do go to IMU campuses for placements, especially IMU Navi Mumbai, IMU Mumbai Port campus, IMU Kolkata. They visit the campuses very often. Sir, 10K rank in SC category for IMU Kolkata BTech. It would be difficult. I think for SC category last year it was around 7,000 or 8,000 rank to get into IMU Kolkata for SC category students for BTech. No, no, बिल्कुल नहीं. Don't join IMU with for DNS without sponsorships. The placements are very bad. You will have a very difficult time there. So don't join IMU campuses for DNS without sponsorship. Shreyas, in our opinion, slot one is slightly tougher than the slot two. Slot two was slightly easier. 100 per Sadhvi, you can expect at 100 marks, you can expect a rank around 1500, 1000 to 1500 you can expect, depending upon what slot you are. You can get into under 1000 as well if you are from slot 1. Board is 87% and PCM is 83%. Yes, yes, Aditya, it is going to help you in the interviews a lot. It is going to help you in the interviews a lot. थैंक यू सर. अंडर 10 के रैंक में बीएससी हो जाएगी कहीं? See, Shiva, if you want to go to any good college, 10,000 rank will not be enough to get you there. Most of the colleges जहाँ पे placements बहुत अच्छे हैं, they have a very high clarifying cut-off criteria, so you will find difficulty. For BTech in IMU Kolkata as an SC, you will need a rank around 7,000 to 8,000. No, 60 65 कट ऑफ नहीं जाएगा. कट ऑफ विल बी सी, कट ऑफ अलग अलग कैटेगरी वाइज कट ऑफ नहीं बनती है. रैंक्स बनते हैं. कट ऑफ्स आर सेम फॉर एवरीवन. रैंक्स बनती हैं अलग अलग, एंड बेस्ड ऑन द रैंक्स यू गेट शॉर्टलिस्टेड इन कॉलेजेस. सो कॉलेजेस में कोई मार्क्स का कट ऑफ नहीं होता है. दे हैव कट ऑफ फॉर द रैंक. So if you are scoring 60 65 marks, definitely you will get a rank, whether you are OBC or general, that doesn't matter. So total cost कितना लगेगा BSc IMU campus से करने में? Approximately 9 to 10 lakhs. If you want to go for BSc at IMU campuses, the fees is approximately 9 to 10 lakhs. Sir, SC category में max to max, you can get around, I think IMU Kolkata was at 7,000 or 8,000, and Mumbai Port campus was around 9,000, and then Chennai was around 10 to 12,000. So you can go and check on the group. We have posted the last year's closing ranks of all the colleges, all the categories, and all the courses. You can go and check. Sir, I have specs and AMA written is cleared. Will I get time for LASIK? Like, can I do LASIK after joining AMA or after? You have to do it before, Dhruv. You have to do it before. AMA will give you only a week of time to submit all your medical reports and your documents and the seat booking fees. So, yes, you have to do it before. Sir, if I do not get sponsorship, is it good choice to do BSc? Is my rank under 3? Yes, yes, definitely, Aditya. If you do not get a sponsorship, it is good to go for BSc under 3,000. There are a lot of colleges where you will be preferred. Tolani being one of them, Ganpat University would be there, TS Rahman would be there. So yes, you can go. How many marks are required to get under rank under 10K? You will need approximately 55, 57 marks to get 10,000 rank. Sir, how much marks for BTech IMU Kolkata SC category? I have told 7,000 rank you need. Have completed 10th in 2023 and I will be gift 12 this year. Will it cause any issue? Sponsorship मिलने के chance हैं क्या? Sir, yes, definitely you will get the sponsorship, but because of the 3 years gap between your 10th and 12th, companies will ask you in the interview what was the reason where you had failed in the examination or where you have given improvements, and you should be explaining that why there is a 3 year gap. If you can explain it in a very good manner, if you can give a very solid reason for your 3 years gap, definitely you will get sponsorships. Only one or two companies are there that don't take improvement candidates. BSc without sponsorship IMUs you can definitely do. IMUs are known for their placements. So you can do BSc in IMUs and just wait for their placements. Placements are very good at IMUs. For 7,000 rank, you will need approximately 70, not 70, 60, 65 marks approximately you will need. If you are scoring 60, 65 marks, you will easily get a rank under 7,000. 5,000 to 7,000 you will easily get. Sadhvi, Anglo में reference is not of much use. You can try. taking a reference, obviously it is not going to hurt. But just because you have a reference, they are not going to take a very easy interview of yours. You will be almost treated as the person who don't have any reference. Sir, I attempted a 82. I think 5 to 10 will be wrong. Will this lamination effect make my time worse than? See, normalization is not going to affect anything. Normalization is just meant to equalize both the papers. Okay. So even if you have got less marks and your paper was difficult, if your paper was difficult, your slot was difficult, you will still get the same rank. So normalization is not going to decrease your marks by any chance. Engineering versus navigation, purely your choice, Aditya, purely your choice. Whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever you think is meant for you, pure your choice. There is nothing much difference if you see from the salary point of view. Just that wherever your interest is there, you can go for it. Okay, just get knowledge about both the fields, the working conditions, the works that are expected from you, what are your roles and responsibilities on both the sides, and then make a decision for yourself. I got a mail from Tonali to take medical after interview. What does that mean? You have been shortlisted, Adit. You have been shortlisted in Tolani. You can join after medicals. You can join. You can pay the fees and you can join. Divij, 50-55 marks, borderline hai, cannot comment. But yes, in mostly you will get a rank. Mostly you will get a rank, but still almost on the borderline. Okay. Anything else? Any questions anyone want to ask? Any question? किसी को कुछ पूछना है? Will TMI and EMA consider 6 to 7,000 rank for DNS? Yes, they will consider. Don't worry about that. 6 to 7,000 rank they can consider. In EMA, if you have already got the sponsorship, there is no issue. But if you still are waiting for your written examination or you still are waiting for your interviews, definitely 7K rank is going to hamper your interview a lot. So I gave my exam but did not got any mail. From where? From where, Aditya? Anything else? Any questions anyone want to ask? Sir, 90 marks पर बीटेक मिल जाएगी. In which college you want? IMUs you want? SC? Yes, yes, definitely. At 90 marks you will get BTech at IMUs. Sir, is Manet good for BSc and what will be? Okay, yes, Manet is average college for BSc. Earlier it used to be very good, but these days the placements have been hampered. They don't much care about rank. Even if you've got a 7,000 or 8,000 of rank, you will still get Manet. And yes, at 90 marks, you will definitely get BTech at IMUs. If you're scoring 90 marks, you will definitely get BTech at IMUs. Okay. Anyone? Anything else? Any doubts? Sir, I gave my exam of DNS company but did not get mail with coming on 7 islands. Great. 7 islands ke results will be out after IMU-CET. Great Eastern's cutoff will be mostly out in a week. And Ganpat DNS results are already out. If you have not got the mail, you have not been shortlisted. Same for V-Ships, the mail are already out. So if you have not got the mail, Aditya, it's certainly difficult that you have, it's possible that you have not cleared the exam. Still have not received any mail. Rohit, if you have not received any mail, that means mostly you are not shortlisted. Humble Bee, no, I have not heard about this institute anywhere. See, there are list of institute that you can join. Apart from that, don't join anywhere else. You have IMUs, you have Tolani, you have Ganpat University, you have HIMT, you have IMI Noida, you have AMET with sponsorships. For some matter, you have Manet as well. Apart from these institute, don't try to go to any other institute without sponsorships. Okay, if you have sponsorships, you can go, but without sponsorships, apart from these colleges, don't go anywhere. It will be waste of your time, money, and the placements won't be that good. Dhruv, MSC's interviews results are going to out after IMU-CET. So yes, it is going to affect your rank is going to affect the shortlisting process. If you have a rank of around 5,000, 7,000, and your interview were good, Dhruv, you can be shortlisted in MSc. For AMA, if you have already given the written exam and you are waiting for your interviews, and if your rank goes beyond 5,000, then it would be a bit difficult for you in the interview. Then you have to give a very good interview in order to get shortlisted. For those who have already given the interviews and they are getting a rank above 5,000, they can relax. In most of the cases, they will get shortlisted in the merit list as well. आमेट यूनिवर्सिटी में जेई से एडमिशन आई डोंट नो मिलती है या नहीं मिलती है आई डोंट नो मैंने देखा नहीं है दे कंडक्ट देयर ओन एग्जामिनेशन ऑफ एमिट सीईटी I'm already BSc and age 22 years. I do not get sponsorship and then what should I do? You can, if you get a good rank, Sadhvi, in this August batch, then you can definitely go for Feb batch. If your rank is good, you can definitely go for Feb batch. You can try for it. If your rank is under 5,000, you can go for Feb batch. 55 प्लस में रैंक आने के लिए चांसेस कितने चांसेस है यार almost 80% chance that you will get a rank. So don't worry about it. Almost 80% of chance that you are going to get a rank at 55 plus marks. So do company launch there for DNS after IMU? Do company launch IMU CT result? What do they launch? Sir, I've attempted 118 questions. I want BTech in IMU Kolkata. Depends, Tanmay, out of those 118 questions, how many questions are you have solved correctly? What is the negative marking that you are going to do? So it depends. If you have made most of the questions correct, if you have, let's say, 100 plus 110 plus questions you have got corrected, then yes, there are chances that you will get BTech in IMU Kolkata. Basically, you need a rank under 1,000 to get IMU Kolkata for BTech as a general category student. No, Aditya. There are no company that will launch their DNS forms after IMU-CET results. Almost all of the companies have already released their forms. Some have already conducted their interviews as well. Some interviews are in process. Scorpio is there who has to conduct their written examination still. But no, there is no company that is going to release their form after DNS. You can go to Feb batch. At that point of time, they will release the forms again, but not for the August batch. दिव्यांशु झा 197 अटेम्प्ट किए ओके आई होप कि आपने बहुत सारे गेस वर्क्स नहीं किए होंगे for how for OBC how much rank you need for IMU for BTech for IMU Kolkata if you're from OBC category approximately 1100 1200 All India rank you will need to get into IMU Kolkata you can just check on the WhatsApp groups Tanmay we have uploaded the last year marks versus rank so you can just go and check it. सर स्पॉन्सरशिप एंग्लो किए पर मार्क्स 70 बन रहे हैं फेब के लिए स्पॉन्सर्ड हूँ चांसेस है yes definitely if you have already been sponsored then marks don't matter rank don't matter that much don't worry Anuj सर 175 अटेम्प्ट किए हैं उसमें से 90 तुक्के हैं और बाकी 100%. You are in a very bad position, I must say. Okay. Anyone, anything else? किसी और को कुछ पूछना है? So we'll attach this PDF in the description section. You guys can go and check out this PDF from the description section. Already I've explained you. So yes, maths was bit difficult in your shift two with some difficult and lengthy questions, but again, it was solvable. Maths in shift one was more on the lengthier side. Then physics in both the shift, it was equally difficult. So it is not going to matter more as compared to 2025 IMU-CET. Physics was obviously difficult. Chemistry in both the shifts, it was very easy. Simple, organic, straightforward questions from NCRT. Then English, both the English grammar were easy in both the sections, and vocabulary part was a bit difficult. Same for reasoning. Your reasoning was good to go in both the sections, but maritime GK and geography might have issued some problem to all of you who are attending. In our analysis, it is expected that slot 1 is slightly more difficult as compared to slot 2. Okay. And regarding the cutoffs, we have already discussed that approximately 50, 52 marks or maybe 55 marks are going to be the cutoff. कटऑफ में कोई बहुत ज्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं आने वाला है, 2-4 नंबर का डिफरेंस आएगा एज कम्पेयर टू लास्ट ईयर बिकॉज इवन दो the paper was difficult, but obviously the competition has increased. There are more number of people who are going to sit in the examination this year, so the cutoff might increase a bit. Okay. So 96 shift 2. At 96 shift 2, you can expect a rank definitely under 1500, definitely under 1500, maybe under 1000 as well, but definitely under 1500 or 2000. Okay, for 96 marks in shift 2. Okay, so I think all of your doubts are clear. And if you still have any doubts, you can just put your doubts in comment section, and our team will reply to you appropriately. Okay. So, okay, guys, that was it. That was for the session. I hope you had given examinations very good and all the best for your results. Your results are mostly going to be declared by in a week. In next 7 to 10 days, you can expect your results. So let's hope for the best. And once the results are declared, we'll have more clearer idea about how the shifts were there and how the paper was there. We'll have a exact analysis of marks versus rank and how were the shifts difficulty level compared to each other. Okay. So okay, guys, that's it. Have a good day. Bye bye. Good night. All the best for your upcoming exams and sponsorships.